Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I know what time it is. We here back with the look back. You feel me?
The look back.
First off, salute the KOTD, man. You know, giving us another opportunity to continue expanding the brand.
Yeah.
Just bringing y'all more content, bringing y'all, of course, the stuff y'all want to see, and just to be able to recap every weekend along, with the season that's been going on. So ironically, they having us do our first one with this hectic event that just happened.
Yeah.
You feel me? So we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. First off, Copa, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hey everybody, I'm Copasetic. I'm running the judging commission with Mickey Factz and P Stats from BattleRapStats.com.
Okay.
I'm a longtime battler, first time streamer. Let's get it in.
All right.
Okay. And we have the legendary Mickey Factz himself.
Yo, it's Mickey. I think some of y'all may have heard of me. What up?
What up, Mick?
What's going on, Mick?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Just finished doing an interview. Got to handle this KOTD IJC business. You know how that go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So before we actually get into, what happened this Sunday, I want to take the people, just, give them a intro into the IJC, what it is, what it stands for, and just, everything that it's all about. So what is the IJC?
Yeah, you got it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, the IJC, the Independent Judges Commission, was created because, judging is so controversial and it always attracts a certain amount of negative attention. And we know that if we had a commission full of reputable people who are really well respected within the community, that we could be an independent body that would go around to different leagues and offer our services of judging. You got a title match coming up, you've got a tournament that you want to hold, and you want to make sure that your event is going to be, the judging is going to be handled with integrity and by people who are well respected in the culture, then you would give us a call.
Okay. So just so the people are clear, it's not just for King of the Dot, it's not just for one specific league, it's an independent, any league that's open to working with y'all are open to working with.
Yeah. King of the Dot helped establish the IJC and will be there as part of our origin story for sure. But from Gates of the Garden to iBattle to No Coast to Premier Battles in the UK, everybody is we're here for you. We're here for the culture.
Okay. And when did this start? When did you guys start doing this?
Well, I think Organic hit up Mickey first, so I don't know, Mickey, you want to take that one?
Yeah, Organic reached out to me saying that he kind of wanted to make sure that things kind of was going fair. Okay. And they didn't want everything to just kind of fall on King of the Dot. And they didn't want, like, I haven't been prepped for this, so I'm gonna just say things, and I hope I don't get in trouble.
Talk your shit, Mickey. Talk your shit, man.
I feel like a lot of this, is based on, at least from my standpoint, a lot of this was based off of what happened with Diz and Frack, and from my perspective, it was a scenario and a situation where, he reached out to me because of my love for the culture, one, and two, I've been pushing for judge battles for a very, very long time. And being that, they're doing this tournament
thing. You've been publicly vocal about that for a long time. I can remember.
And being that they wanted to, they want things to be correct. King of the Dot wants this season to go as correct as possible. So when he reached out to me to do it, I was completely floored and honored because, again, I'm not an active battler. I'm someone who does music, but you know, I love the culture just as much as everyone else. And I feel like when he reached out to me, it was more so like, this is someone who has wanted judge battles to happen for a long time, and hopefully he'll be okay with that idea and this concept. And he tapped Copasetic to kind of jump in and handle things with me. And you know, I was like, well, look, you know, let's tap in battle rap stats for another analytical aspect of it. And I think putting us three together, right, was beautiful and a perfect synergy, because you have three like-minded people that want nothing but the elevation and preservation of the culture in its purest form. And I feel that, you know, there are going to be mishaps, but you know, it's our first rodeo, so you know, take it easy on us, guys.
Why choose to do the point system instead of just the bunch of people talk about it and just say who won? Why the points?
Yeah, well, I can answer that.
Okay,
we've got the season. We've got 12 battlers from each division, and we've got to know who's going to advance to the playoffs and who's not. And to do that, you need to have some type of judgment. There's got to be something that comes down and says, hey, these people did really well given the opportunity. These people didn't do as well. This is the playoffs.
Okay. But couldn't you do that with just saying who won and lost? You would still keep a record, just not the points.
I could answer that. So I was with you, brother. I want to say that first and foremost.
Yeah.
But once it was broken down to me, I began to understand why the point system was necessary.
Okay.
If someone, let's say we got a battler, we got two battlers that are battling, and one guy chokes all 3 rounds, right? And another guy is like, or one guy like chokes really, really badly in 1 round, and the other guy is just not good. You know what I'm saying? Should they advance just because, you know, they were not good? You know what I'm saying? But they beat the person because he choked? No, you still need to have some sort of point system against against another MC who's doing stellar, right? Like, why is someone who's mediocre getting the same opportunities as someone who is doing an exceptional job? I don't agree with stuff like that. I don't think that should be rewarded, right? You think about X Factor versus when they did the 2000 and I think it was 2013, the MC Juice card. It was X Factor versus it was a 1 rounder, and X Factor choked, right?
Yeah.
8 bars into the round. It happened in St. Louis. I can't remember the guy's name to save the life of me, and I'm usually good with stuff like this. He choked 8 bars into the round.
Oh, him versus Tone.
Who?
Tone from St. Louis.
It was Tone. It was him versus Tone. He choked 8 bars into the round, then choked again, and then finished his round, and it was a great round. Right now, I'm a person who don't believe if you choke, you lose the round. Yeah. But when Tone went, Tone was even worse. He was even worse than X Factor. How do you reward Tone in the season if he had a very bad round and X Factor just choked, but he got it back and he had a better round than Tone? How does that work when you have other people now Tone and X Factor, right? Both of them should not be rewarded with just winning a round and being okay with that. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, but with that same two part right here. One, with that, you run into issues because that works both ways with what Raw and City Towers is going through right now. And 2, you could still reward without the points though, right? You can give him a 10, 9 or 10 and give the other or 6 and the other dude a 4. He won. He's got a record. And I'm just playing defense attorney for everyone else on the internet. I will tell you how I really feel about the points, but I'm just going to play the defense attorney.
As you should. And I feel like everybody should feel that way. This is something that, you know, we kind of messed up on and we didn't explain this earlier. Yeah. I'm someone who always went round by round. When Cope came to me with this concept, it was like Chinese arithmetic to me. Like, I was like, what are you talking about? Why can't we just do rounds? And he was like, why should we reward people who choke? Why should we reward people who have who might have an okay round, $100,000? You gotta be perfect to get $100,000. It's $100,000.
But you, yeah, all right, go ahead, my bad.
I feel like that raises the question, right? Of, in terms of a victory, are we going to deem more important? Are we going to deem the material more important or the preparation more important? Because remember back in the Fight Club days, soon as you stumble, 60, you done. Like, that was it. And with this new format, that's changed. Now you get the choke, you get your opportunity to get it back and everything. And it's just like, okay, what's the balance? Do we give the round winner? Are we going to say the guy who had the terrible round is the winner, or the guy who choked but had stellar material? Like, it's like, what's worth more?
Well, to me, and Cope, I don't know if you want to jump in.
Yeah. No, I feel like you nailed it. Exactly. No Mercy. You've got it 100%. It's about the balance. It's about, we tested the system a number of different ways. And in some ways, the system leaned towards people being cleaner. And if you were cleaner, you were going to get more points, even if you weren't as good. And in another way, the system leaned towards people who were just better. Like Marv 1 in the GP. Marv 1 was just better than a lot of people, but he had a rough performance sometimes. And so we had to strike that balance. And that's what this point system is about. It's about finding that equilibrium between the two different means of judging people.
Okay. Well, you wanna just get into the controversy, Mercy? You just want to talk about it right now?
Shit.
I want to know how this even happened. That I've only seen a man win a battle off one round. Lux, that's the only man I know that can win a whole battle off of one round, right? Explain to me what happened. That he was announced, Raw was announced the winner, but it went to Towers.
There's a lot of miscommunication, and that's just it. It's the system's fine, the judges, everything is working the way that we designed it to, but there's some miscommunication on how things work, and I think that confusion created some discrepancies and some I don't know, some fallout from that. Because
with that, this is taking it way past traditional battle rap, because it's usually you win 2 out of the 3, you got it.
So organic.
Now we're doing 1 out of 3, and it's with like the points. So
Organic has been talking about this since the beginning. Like, he's made it very clear on a number of posts, like, hey, battlers, don't ever give up on a round. If you choke in the beginning of your battle, you've got to fight for those 2 rounds, because you can still get good points from them. This is a points-based system. It's about getting the most points you can every round. It's not about winning 2 rounds and saying, hey, I got it. It's important that that the system is structured around each round being a battle in itself. It's like 3 one-round battles in one battle. So, I mean, that's hard to convey. And it's hard to convey to 48 different battlers who, if you tell them, hey, listen, this point system and this judging system is different, and they look at you like, who's going to beat me?
Yeah.
I'm going to get 150 every time. What are you talking about?
For the people who might not know, can you explain how the points system is to, like, in a battle? What is amount that you can get and all that? Just break it down a little bit.
Yeah. Each judge judges each round based on the 10-9 boxing point system, where the winner gets 10 points and the loser gets 9 points. And then you're deducted points based on slips, chokes, time, things like that, infractions. At the end of the battle, you tally up each judge's score. For example, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, it's 30 to 27. Yeah, 30 to 27.
Yep.
If it's a 2-1 battle, then it's 29 to 28. And then each judge's score is added up, and then the fan vote is incorporated, and you get to a maximum of 150, which is a perfect score, where all of the judges gave you 10 for every round, and the fans gave you 10 points. And you'll find good battles somewhere between 140 something. good battlers are in around that range. And we've had a lot of amazing battles that are in and around that range. But if you really smoke somebody and you get a perfect score, that's 150 points.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And what round how did he get such a high score on one? And because the general consensus is Raw won the first two.
Yeah, I had that too.
Raw won the first two.
Yeah.
And like, to me, by a clear margin. I mean, he was just all around a better battler in those first two rounds.
Yeah.
What shot him above Raw to win? Like what was, I want to know the points. Like, what was the breakdown of the points for each?
Yeah. Okay. So for this specific battle, and I don't want to get too in the weeds here, but the math adds up in a way that, you know, it's an incentive to keep fighting for battlers who are not winning. Cityy Towers did his best and made the rounds that he lost close. According to the judges, there was 10-9 for each of the rounds that Rosenberg won. And then for the loss, he got docked for the stumble at the end of his round.
How big of a choke? Like, what's the score for the choke? Like,
you'll lose 2 points if you choke, but that has to be a stoppage in performance over 10 seconds, which didn't happen. So it wasn't a choke. If people are saying it's a choke, he wasn't deducted points for a choke there. It's a stumble where you're losing your performance for over 2 seconds. Okay. And I mean, we can all clearly agree that he didn't end the round the way that he wanted to end it. But it's one of those things where, you know, it's all about perception. You remember Disaster versus Thesaurus in the Grand Prix, and Thesaurus, he was doing really well, and then he ended the round. He said, "Shit, fuck," and then ended it. And it's like, oh, if you had said nothing, you might have won that round. If you just said nothing, because he had a great performance.
You would have just thought he stopped the round. Totally. But since he said, yeah, I get you.
So it's one of those things where he got docked by every judge in the third round, and because Cityy kept it close in the first two rounds, mathematically, Cityy came out on top with more points.
Also, how much were they docking him in the third? Then were they doing a 10-8 or 10-7?
Well, you win the round, you get 10 points. So immediately Rosenberg's down to 9, which means 4 judges, he's lost 4 points right there. And then the judges voted unanimously that the stumble should have counted as a fault, which is another 4 points. And then boom, that's 8 points. That's a big difference.
I feel like it's just in the fans' eyes that to us, it was just he clearly beat him. And when it's clear, it's like, in our minds, the margin is like way higher. And I think because it's, now you say it's just a point, it kind of is like, all right, I see how you got to this point now. Right. But I'm thinking
by rounds, it's 2-1 Rosenberg. Like I had it 2-1.
Yeah.
If we're going by rounds, then he won. Totally.
Yeah. I can see where this is coming in, but this is when the point system, like, is it? I don't know if it's needed. I just feel like you can get to the same result without.
I mean, you can't. This is my thing with that, right? Like the culture and the fans, they and No Mercy can attest to this. These niggas love saying, "Battle rap is a sport."
Yeah, battle right.
Is a sport.
That's a fact.
Then
that's a fact.
Implement actual sporting rules. I don't like the point system. At the end of the day, I'm with you, bro. Rosenberg, I didn't even see the battle. But from what everybody is saying, Rosenberg won 2-1. Bet. Whatever happened in that third round, if it's a stumble, it's a choke, we are trying to encourage guys to be as what we've been saying for the longest. You got to be flawless when you do this. You know what comes with the territory when it comes to stepping into the ring. As someone who stepped into the ring, I know the pressures and what it takes. And apparently Rosenberg stopped early. Now, he still won the battle, sure. You know, he won the battle and then he left. But he didn't win the points that he was supposed to win. And I think that's when it gets a little fuzzy for the fans because they didn't understand that. and there was miscommunication in terms of who actually won the battle, who actually lost the battle. So that's something that, you know, because the whole IJC, y'all wasn't even supposed to know I was a part of the
Mickey came out the back cave.
Be like the Phantom in the background.
I was the Phantom in the back cave. Y'all wasn't even supposed to see me. Technically, I wasn't supposed to see Cope either. But once things started getting out of hand, you know, I had to kind of step outside to let people know, listen, we aren't trying to rob anybody of $100,000. You know, we're trying to be as fair as possible. Yeah. We want to make sure people are as great as they are when they step into the ring, so we can properly choose who is going to win $100,000 over the course of a season, playoffs, and finals. If people keep saying, and again, brother, this is not to you, Sly. If people keep going around saying battle rap is a sport, I don't want to hear no pushback about a point system that we're fashioning off of a sport. It's literally fashioning it off of, it's like basketball. It's like boxing. It's
boxing,
you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the closest that we're going to get to trying to perfect something. We're not trying to do the Dewey Decimal System or point system. We're not trying to make this an overcomplicated thing. But we all know how to judge battles, and we all know if somebody chokes or somebody stumbles or somebody recycles or somebody touches somebody or somebody fights, what happens? We take points from that. How come we could take imaginary points from when it's time to judge a battle, but we can't do it? We can't do it statistically when it's time to, when it's $100,000 on the line.
I think it's just the tensions, man, with that 100.
For sure.
That tensions get a little higher with that 100,000 hanging above their heads. And just to be clear, if you feel like I'm going at them, this is my stance. I'm gonna just lay it right now. The point system, I like it. And if you didn't want to do it, you shouldn't agree and sign the contract. That's it. You just got to play the game now. You knew it was here. You knew how it moved. Unless you didn't understand, that's your fault. You shouldn't have signed it. That's my stance on the whole thing. I mean,
and that was not me going at. I just
no, not at all. No, I'm just saying for everyone else outside. Right. Like I get what you're doing. And I told you I'm playing the defense. You gotta go at me. I'm the internet today. That's who I am.
Right.
And we can handle that. Like, sorry, go ahead, Mikey.
And one more thing, man. You know, like we stand tall with our judges, and you know, if they do, you know, make a wrong decision, you know, for me, like I'm always down to overturn something if it comes down to it. You know, I've been saying that from the first time Organic called me. I want to say, no, nigga, you lost, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Or overturn it if somebody won and they didn't win. Like I'm all for doing things that way if it calls for it. And I also stand tall with the battlers because I have done this, and I believe that they should, if they feel a certain way and it is valid, right? It is something that warrants a response and some sort of merit, then yes, I stand with them as well. But there has to be a happy medium. Everybody's not going to win every single round. Everybody's not going to win every single battle. Everybody's not going to get 150. And that's okay. It is okay. It's fine.
That's a fact. I mean, you agree. Oh, go ahead, bro. My bad.
Let me ask about this, because it began to become a shitstorm when Lush got on camera and said what he said. How did y'all feel about his comments?
What did Lush say?
He said we were all smoking crack.
He said that if he was to relapse, he would like to smoke the crack that you guys were doing. The judges were smoking. That's what he said.
Oh, man.
So Lush works for KOTD, and KOTD is hired the IJC, so they're allowed to have their opinions about the judgments that come in, and that's a right that they have earned that they didn't have during the GP and during other title matches that they didn't have before because they had in-house judging. So, he's allowed to have his comments. He's since walked it back. Obviously, he's apologized for his comments. He has a lot of respect for everybody involved in the IJC, but the apology obviously gets zero traction. Everybody's talking about
keep that same energy, bro. You said it. What'd you think? The camera wasn't rolling when you said it, bro? You're talking right to it.
It happens.
It happens. I even looking on Twitter right now, and this clip has about 9,000 views, and it's just like, damn, like.
I'm clearly all for apologies, by the way.
Right. Yo, man, this thing is crazy. Oh yeah, go ahead, play.
For all the hard work, it's not easy to judge battles. Have the utmost respect for all of y'all individuals, all y'all expertise and knowledge of battle rap culture. It's all love. With that being said, I think y'all motherfuckers are smoking that good Flavor Flav 1988 bass rock cavi crack rock. I don't know what is up with y'all, but that shit is some weirdo shit, and I do not sit by and condone it in the slightest. The whole thing is fucking weird, and I have an objection with the whole way that went down.
As far as insults go,
great one, right? Yeah, top notch. I think it's because, even if he understands the point system, it's going off of what you've been doing for eons in battle rap. Like you've been just looking at the round individual, like just who's better, and that's it. So still, even though I think what's his name, Troy, he said that not all judges even gave it to Raw for the first two. So not knowing that plays a part. Okay, he's not getting the points that we're thinking that he got 10-10 and whatever the outcome of the third was. Yeah. Everyone is just gotta know what how the rules are with this rating system and just apply it to yourself. And I don't think it was out there enough for people to actually like look at it and understand it themselves.
And that's hard too, right? Because you're telling people and they're looking at these numbers and they're like, I know how to judge a battle. Like I know this guy wins, this guy loses, bing bang boom.
Right.
But it's a different format.
It's gonna be that easy.
That's when you get comments like Lush. This is when you think it's that easy, even though he should know he's there.
It's tough. I think that's another thing that, we were talking about disaster versus frack and trying to insulate against those sorts of things is that, being there is different from watching it on stream. And on top of that, you've got 4 judges who gave it to disaster or whatever. It was overwhelming amount of judges. But our judges are a diverse and experienced group from around the world. And they're all going to have different opinions to give every different style and every different approach from every battler an opportunity. And so if one judge goes off the reservation for a battle judgment, you've got those 3 other ones to solidify what the majority think. And we're keeping track of that. We're judging our judges against the fan vote and making sure that they are held accountable. And some of our judges like Sara Kana, incredible. She has an impeccable score of 100%. She's judged, I think, 5 events and hasn't got a single judgment wrong. Like, wow. The majority of our battlers or the majority of our judges are a 96% or higher in their judgments, which is flawless. Like when you think about it, we've gotten to week 15. We've gotten to 15 events without controversy. And now finally,
that is a lot of battles.
Yeah, so, it is.
We're doing good.
It's just they weren't the general. They just didn't expect this to be like this. They really just didn't understand the point system, and that's pretty much it. Even to me, I didn't understand it. So looking at it, I'm like, this is crazy. And the announcement, like, just all around. Which, by the way, given this energy for this battle, that let's be honest, it wasn't that great. Right? Like if this never happened, this would just be another one. To me, they both were kind of mid, bro. Let's be honest, Mercy. Come on.
I liked them. I like both of them.
No.
You know another thing. The fact that it's the East Coast, and this is just something I've realized over the years of King of the Dot doing stuff with like the East and stuff like that. It's just the East tends to have more eyes on it, being the lineup of when you have the Head Ices, the Rosenbergs, the Show Offs, the J Murders, like those names that people are like more familiar with. It makes it kind of a much bigger deal when something like this happens because so many people are paying attention. I was at the event and was confused as to what happened. Like I watched the battle. everybody's going to the stream to talk and do their interviews and stuff like that. I'm thinking, okay, Rosenberg is the winner. Cityy Towers comes from over there, and he's running laps around the venue like, oh, they just announced him as the winner. And I'm like, huh? So I didn't even open my phone to see exactly what the whole issue was. Like, I'm asking around the venue, like, what just happened? Nobody has an answer. So of course, when I open my phone and I go on Twitter, it's just this whole shitstorm of this stuff going on, and I'm like, oh, this really like spiraled out of control. You know, so
yeah, I mean, it was just so clear to the world, bro. That's what it was. So then and then just to be announced, I think that was the bigger thing. But I mean, it ain't going nowhere. The point system is gonna be back. Like, it's just what happens, bro. It's just what happens. It can happen.
Yeah, but the fact that it's the first time out of, you know, the 15 weeks that we've been here, I think it's just a testament that, hey, this shit actually does work, but this is just the one instances where the stars aligned a certain way, and it was just like a shit storm. So and how did y'all feel about Organic and what he said in terms of like how he didn't agree?
Same as Lush. That's an opinion.
Okay. Because technically, you know, when I look at it, just with him being a league owner, you don't always have league owners that'll, you know, go on a platform and say, hey, this judgment about the battle I don't agree with. And when he did that, I felt like, damn, it's really a whole thing coming down, you know, on the judges and everything. So how was y'all able to kind of like rectify it and everything behind the scenes?
Yeah, we're in conversation with Organic all the time. Obviously, as they've hired us to do the judging for the season. And you know, it's about communication, it's about transparency. He's wearing a number of different hats, trying to make sure that this, you know, the trains come in on time. And he's not going to be happy with all of the decisions of all of our judges. And that's tough. It's really a high intensity system that puts a lot of pressure on our battlers to be perfect, to make it into the playoffs. And yeah, I don't know what more I could say on that. Mickey, I don't know if you got anything. Oh, you're on mute.
Yeah, mute, bro.
Mickey, we can't hear you.
I don't know. Can't hear you, bro. I know you're saying yo, though.
I agree with you.
He's gone. Yeah,
but
totally concur.
What I wonder was it a thing where you feel like because it's public, do y'all feel as if it's something that's like, oh, being thrown under the bus, or it's just like y'all are cool with, you know, just them having their opinions, and you know, y'all will fix it, you know, when it gets fixed?
That's the job. I feel like part of it is we knew that going in. You know, I tell the judges pretty much every week, this is only going to get more intense as we get closer to the playoffs and people start to figure out, you know, what exact points they need and get more upset about the points they didn't get. You know, the first go around, everybody's like, oh, I got this many points. They're not really thinking about, you know, how many exactly they need to get into the playoffs. And as we get closer, it's going to be intense.
Yeah. I mean, Nick, they're just fighting.
You good?
Yo.
Yeah, you good. Yeah. Good
okay.
morning.
Yeah. I mean, people can have their opinions, man. Like, you know, one, he said what he said. I don't know what Organic said. I didn't hear what he said. That's his opinion, man.
Organic is basically saying he didn't agree. I don't remember the tweet verbatim, but it was basically that he didn't agree with the decision and he thinks it should be I guess a review.
Yeah, and we are currently reviewing the decision for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have an approximate time of when you think y'all will come to that decision?
No, couldn't say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're going through everything. There's always going to be a process for every event and every decision for every judge. We do as much prep as we can before the event, and we do as much auditing afterwards. So we're going through that process right now, and we should have a decision soon.
How many events have you done this for so far?
Well,
Like, is it just you do? Is it just battle rap, or do you do this for other like sporting?
Hey, in the future maybe, but this is
okay.
This is the first. This is the the first season that the IJC has been involved with judging for sure.
Okay, so this is okay.
Organic is in the chat, and I like some of the things he's saying. He said the IJC has been doing an incredible job. I've doubled down on that in the past, but I will also criticize for the sake of improvement and constructive criticism. But I do stand behind the IJC fully. Nobody else is putting in the time to improve judging like the IJC has.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Organic's the dude, so he says it. I mean, you gotta agree, and this is how it's gonna go, man. I mean,
the thing is,
it's gonna happen. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The system is amazing. Like the system, I would have never tried to concoct some sort of judgment. I know that Pass was talking about this on Bishop's show the other day, and this is how I see battle rap as well, with a bunch of different categories like comedy and flow and timing and presence and performance, and there's so many different things to weigh in. If Premier Battles in the UK, they had a similar type of system where they had to have judged battles for point structure, and I had access to one of their judges cards, and it's pretty comprehensive, but it's insanely difficult to quantify these elements of battle rap and of performance that are so elusive and mean different things to different people and are actually subcategories of other things that, when Organic introduced this system, it was very clear cut. The structure is, it creates a platform for judges to infer what they want. And that's difficult because you really need to have the best judges. But at the same time, that's the best structure that you can have to award people points. Because really all we're doing is holding battlers accountable for when they fuck up, for when they have chokes, for when they have stumbles, for when they go over time, for when they are overly physical. These are the parameters that we've set up for our esteemed judges who are very well respected around the world in the community to use their judgments to manage the point system.
So you can't bump someone?
Say what? Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, is it's up to the judge's interpretation. If you bump somebody, if you do a pocket check and you're known for pocket checks, and that's like something that it adds to the entertainment value, that's cool. But if you do something that's corny and takes away from the entertainment value, then the judge can dock you a point for that, unsportsmanlike conduct. 100%.
Yeah, there's certain things I feel in terms of physicality that it's like, okay, you're just doing it to kind of enhance the performance, but it's like when you're trying to make it the performance, you're doing a little too much, and you're actually, probably trying to incite something beyond battle rap, and that's you should definitely be docked for that.
Yeah, everything that should be open to interpretation is in the hands of the judges, and everything that everybody agrees with as a deduction is part of the structure of the point system, for sure.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Does a situation like this, does it make y'all do any type of revisions to the system? Or are y'all just like, okay, it's been working for these 15 weeks up until now. It's just the one anomaly where, this just happened to happen like this?
It would be unfair to the battlers who've already accumulated points to change the system at this point.
Okay.
We're definitely taking notes about things that we want to improve and tweaks that we want to make for season 2. But the system has been working, like you said, and people have earned points in it, and it would be disrespectful. It would be totally unfair to them to change it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, shit, I think that's really it. Sly, you got any other questions?
Mickey, if you're on that stage, how would you have reacted, man? And you were raw.
I mean, I won the battle. If I win the battle, and then I don't have any money, sir. If I win the battle, I usually keep money on, but I don't have any money on me for him right now. If I win the battle and I get off stage and then I leave and I see that I lost the battle, I'm gonna be a little confused, and I'm gonna feel the same way that Rosenberg Raw felt. I mean, I'm not gonna invalidate his feelings and how he felt in that moment. I don't believe that the system messed up. I believe that there was a little bit of miscommunication. And once miscommunication happens, it causes everyone to be in a state of panic and in a state of pointing fingers. And and being that people didn't understand what we were doing in terms of the point system, you know, it kind of left everyone like in a disarray. And, you know, I believe that, you know, we can take a little bit of the blame for that because we did not formally come out and say, hey, we're doing a point system along with wins and losses. So, you know, we know for next time, you know, we're not perfect, you know, and we're trying to, you know, implement things. And yes, $100,000 is on the line, but if it gets to the point where, you know, we feel like things need to be overturned, we will do that in special cases. You know, I'm an overturner. I will. I've been saying that from the beginning, and organic know that.
Yeah, the whole time I thought the judge, or not even the judges, the announcer, Steve Harvey'd himself. That's what I thought. And then they started talking about all these points, and I'm just like, maybe it's something behind the scenes that I'm just not understanding, because I just thought they announced the wrong name. I didn't know. So there was never, I think it went on video, like when they brought that point system up. I don't know who was off camera saying that, but I was like real confused because I heard about the points, but I never knew that the outcome could be this until whoever posted the boxing thing, and I was like, okay, I understand now.
Just wait until some people make the playoffs with a losing record and some people don't make the playoffs with a winning record.
Oh man, yeah,
that is going to be another can of worms, and we will be glad to have you up here to explain.
No, I mean, it would just replay the episode really at that point, because it's the points. It's just how the points are tallied, I guess. I mean, that's it.
Man,
I didn't know.
Like Fate lost his last two battles, but was amazing. He was amazing in both of those battles versus Pass and versus Madflex. If he doesn't get a playoff spot, like who, like, you know, like that's.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything, but. You know, we've been really, the IJC, all of everybody inside the organization, all of the judges have been really good about not engaging on social media, about not talking about the judgments, about, you know, taking the heat for this, because that's what the job is, and we'll continue to do that, and that's sort of what it comes down to. So,
okay,
that's what it is.
All right. Well, shit, I appreciate y'all guys coming on to, you know, clarifying everything. And y'all said there is going to be a plan to just make things more public and let people know, like, you know, exactly how the judging system is, you know, how it's moving, how it's structured, and everything like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Would you be posting the like who won in their, you know, their scorecard, I guess we'll say?
But they already post that every week.
Like the tallies from the judges, like what the point system from the judges. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
like,
okay.
The point breakdown for them.
I mean, I think we're still figuring out. You know, we're still reviewing what's going on, what needs to be said. There will be a statement that will be released by me, most likely. We're gonna straighten this out. You know, that's something that's definitely gonna get straightened out. And if there's anybody that has any, you know, cause for concern, especially the battlers, I implore you to just reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's be civil. You know, I don't really spill into the public. That was never something that the IJC wanted to do. It doesn't need to be a big spectacle. Let's do this civilly and try to come to an understanding. You know, I had a conversation with a couple of guys that are in the tournament today, and they understood fully and completely. They have no issues any longer, as long as, you know, we abide by our standards and do what we're supposed to do. So we just want and hope that the fans can do the exact same thing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Fair. Sounds fair to me.
All right.
All right. I appreciate y'all for coming up.
All right, man. JC.
That was horrible.
Sorry. All right, y'all. Peace out.
All right,
right,
man.
peace,
Appreciate
brother.
you.
Cheers.
All right, man.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
there it is. I mean,
Shout out to them, man.
you can't complain. This is the rules, man. You signed up for it, bro.
Yeah, and
You
it seems
should've read-
like a
Go
difficult
ahead.
job in terms of just coming up with this whole system and making sure it works to the T. Like, that's not easy, you know, especially for it to be the first one. Like I always say that I always refer back to that Kanye interview on the Breakfast Club where he was like, yo, we the ones running over the hill and getting killed with the arrows and stuff like that to come back and let y'all know, like, yo, it's a little bit rough over there. Y'all might want to,
Yeah.
know, so when you trailblazing with something, then it's always going to be that kind of backlash, and it'll let you know what you have to work on and improve over, you know, the time. You know, this is a marathon, so if you plan on being around long, whatever you implement, you got to go through the bullshit in order to know what you need to fix up.
Right. Hey, man. I mean, we could definitely already say that it's worked up until this point. So, and there was no complaint. So, I mean,
good seeing you yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, shout out Mike GSC's in the chat, man. I don't know if you know this, Mercy. Huge Odd Future fan, bro.
Oh yeah,
huge Odd Future fan. And yeah, definitely. So, and Salem, one of my favorite tracks. But yeah. So anyway,
shout out to
this
them,
this is the game, bro. And it's crazy. Bro, it wasn't even that dope of a battle. I don't know why you're not seeing what I'm seeing. This was mid.
Yeah, no, I've seen both of them be better. I've seen great performances from both. So this was an A1 from either of them.
If this never happened, this would have just been another battle, really.
This is the funny thing. To me, the battle was like a seesaw. Rosenberg started off on 100, and as it went on, got worse. Like his first round was his best round. Second round was and then his third, we see how the third ended. And Cityy he got better as the battle went on, with his first being his weakest, his second being better than that, and then his third leaving Earth.
Yeah.
You know, so it was while one was going up, the other was coming down. Like, you know, so
right. I mean, they were really good. Why you sad, man? Why you sad, Mike? He said he's upset. Wake and Bake. They were good, but it was good mid, man. That's what it was. I've seen a crazier Rosenberg. And Cityy, that was just pitiful to me. I mean, the third was dope. I'll give him that. But it's like, it was loud shaking the bag. But it was still mad mid.
Yeah.
It just wasn't dope to me. It wasn't dope.
And you gotta take it from the account of, you know, especially somebody like me who's been around forever, like who's seen both of these guys like highs and lows. Like I've seen Cityy be great. I know Cityy came from iBattle up in Connecticut where they first started, and he has classic performances over there. Rosenberg, all of the fire he done had on Block City, and you know the difference from all these he's been through. Like Rosenberg done have crazy performances, but this I wouldn't say is one of those. Like if I had to say top 5 Rosenberg performances, this battle doesn't come anywhere near close.
No, I mean, it's definitely not being Big K. That's already, to me, one of his. That's probably number 1 to me. But, because this is my judging that caused the results, and Lush called me a crackhead. That's bad, Mike. You got called a crackhead from Lush. That's sick. Well, the battlers should have been. Well, okay, it's both of them. It should have been more open about the point system, and the battlers should have already expected this type of outcome if they were explained the point system correctly. Like, you should have already know what could happen.
Showtime SP bringing up a valid point. Y'all talking about a battle that wasn't talked about until it didn't go the way people expected. Not our fault.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. It was. I mean, if this never happened, no one would talk about this. No one would.
Yeah,
bro. Mike, that was trash. That was trash.
The first to get it shaken, like the N64 Rumble.
Oh my god, yo, the Sailor Moon. I bet you do. You're sick. I bet you did, man.
But Sailor Moon bars, I'm good on. You feel me?
Yeah, right, Sarah. I mean, that's a fact. Like, you can't. You're following what they gave you to follow. I mean, what else you want them to do? They are just doing the. Like, Lush should have directed that at the people that made the system, not the judges following the system.
But see, that's another thing. I think people are not privy to how the whole thing came about. Like, I don't think people know that there's an organization, the IJC, where it's like, okay, these guys that came up with the system, and then the judges operate under that umbrella. Everybody doesn't know that. I didn't even know that until recently.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know about it. I didn't even know. Showtime, that's a fact. Nothing. It would have. This wouldn't even have been like anything to talk about. We would have brought it up on Let's Chop This Fable on Saturdays at 9 a.m. You know, I had a plug real quick.
Of course. I noticed it.
We would have talked it to recap it, but I would have been saying the same thing. It was kind of, it just was nothing crazy.
A flip of an announcement is always going to bring a lot more attention because it's like, okay, this person won. And then I think just with the different controversies that KOTD has had because of judging, that also makes it a spectacle, because the first thing everybody's gonna say, Diz and Frat Gate or whatever again. Like, that's what they're gonna, reference to. So but also at the same time, I think KOTD has a good track record of clearing up a lot of these discrepancies. So
I think it still would have made a splash. Sarah, to be honest, but I think that was even more crazy because it was like the own staff saying this. So that kind of threw the world for a bigger loop, but still getting out there that the man clearly won in our eyes as the fans and ended up and was announced the winner and ended up losing, probably would have still made a little noise. But if everything went off without a hitch, not a peep. Not a peep.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that, So but man, I definitely want to see how the rest of this season goes, how the playoffs go, everything like that. Let's talk about the rest of the event because it was 2 other battles that we can talk about. What other battles did they show? They showed the Dre Dennis versus Danger Zone.
Danger Zone. Yo, Dre smoked dude, bro. Smoked them. Danger is so. I think he's done. I thought he would have came back a little harder after Excel put the beats on, bro. Right? But he's still coming with this boring, slow, Chiller Jones-ish like setups. He's got to do something different because this is not working. I mean, this is not appealing. Like. And then right after Dre Dennis was real animated in his performance and just how he performed or how he flow that he has and his wordplay, that's no match to this dry Jay-Z on stage standing still robot.
Sarah, you trying to come on, Sarah?
Yeah, she said she was in here. She said send her the link. Yeah, I'd like to talk to Sarah about that. But yeah, bro. What do you got it?
The Dre and Danger Zone.
Mm-hmm.
How did I call that? I know I had it 2-1 Dre.
Oh,
I forgot what round I gave Danger Zone, but it was because Dre was
he
stumbling.
slipped. Yeah, it's the first. I think it was the first.
No, it wasn't the first. Dre was.
I thought he stumbled in the first.
It might have been the second. I think it was the second.
Oh, I thought he stumbled in the first.
I think it was the second. I think it was the second.
That, she said she don't want to be up here unless Lush or Gannick are up here, bro. She's hot.
Excuse us.
No, let her know, sis. Do your thing.
Shit.
Yes.
Yo, Sarah, you always are more than welcome to come on any platform, especially any platform I got.
Mike, what you mean bring Ack back? Ack back. Who's that? What? I'm hurt. You want to come up, bro? Drop a link. Let's hear it.
Sarah, what up?
Whatever.
Sarah.
How are you guys?
I'm good. How you
We
doing,
good, we
man?
good.
Remember hashtag
I'm good. I'm just here to clear up what people are
Lush.
forgetting to say.
Lush
I
said he's
don't know what
popping
was
up.
being said.
He said
I
shoot
hope
him the
so.
link.
I would
Shoot
like
him the
organic
link.
too. So let's
Shoot him
get
the
on it.
link.
Hold on. Let me
Shoot him the
send
link. Oh, Sarah, where'd you go? She went to the shadow realm.
Hold on. Oh, all right. And Lush is following me too. I'm about to DM him the link right now.
Mm.
All right, she came back.
Yeah, Sarah, don't be disappearing like that. Oh, you're driving, Mike. Come on, bruh. Come on, Mike.
All right, cool.
It's
All
about
right,
to be.
Yeah, I just DM Lush the link. So
Yeah, bring him up, Sarah. How you feeling, man? What are you feeling about all this?
yo, Lush, I just DM'd you on Twitter. I just DM'd you.
You hear
on
me,
Twitter.
I don't know if she's.
Sarah, go out and come back in.
See that one? I mean, it's still kind of weird, but it's a girl, so yeah. I mean, like you might get a little pass with that one, but.
Oh, yo, I gotta stop doing that.
I mean, it is kind of still crazy, but live your life. I don't want to kink shame you, but still.
Yo,
There she is. No. Can't hear you.
maybe it's the headphones.
All right, Lush is coming up now.
Okay, cool.
Oh man, we got a show. There, Mike. Come on, B. Get it together, dog.
Wait, Sarah.
Me now.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yep.
I can.
Okay,
Yep, I can hear
there
you.
we
You
go.
good?
Yes, I can.
Yes. How you guys
How y'all
doing?
Good. Make sure my gun's working. What's going on?
You know,
How you doing?
So I'm good. I just want to make some things abundantly clear.
Okay.
I know that there was some things clear, just about the scores and everything with Rosenberg Roll. Just on my behalf, like I said, we had Rosenberg Roll winning. I think the misconstrued notion of the points is what got everybody, But we the judges didn't create IJC. We didn't create the system that we were told to follow. So we follow a system. We didn't create this. So that's the one thing I'd like the fans to understand out the gate. We are not the creators of IJC. We were
just
not
following the
creators
rules.
We're just following rules.
Mm-hmm.
From my understanding, King of the Dot are the creators of this rules.
Yep.
So for anybody to throw the judges who are just here to do a job and to do an honest job, to do an unbiased job, not everybody's going to like it, but it's not that serious. I feel like we're being a little over dramatic out here.
Talk about it.
We don't have a lot of craziness going on, with the exception of who the battlers may or may not like. I feel disappointed in my brothers because you chose these judges. You guys single-handedly chose these judges.
Wait, what?
And
was it like jury selection? Was it like jury selection?
We got thrown under the bus. Hold on, I'm getting messages. I apologize. Hold on.
No, it's all good. I didn't know that. I thought King of the Dot chose the judges. I didn't know the battlers had a say in who judges. I didn't know that.
Lush.
Oh, Lush, man. The talk of the town.
You know what I'm saying? We were happy to be chosen. We're here. Yeah. Why are we all here? Because we all on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
So we know we want judging to go well. We know we want honesty. That's what we are told. We were told to run by this system. We sat down, was told the system. It was confusing to a lot of us, but then we kind of figured it out at the end. And, they were letting us know if it's a choke or some kind of slip up, things like that. You know what I mean? And I just feel that instead of the outburst that was made by my brother, who I love very much, this ain't a fight.
I love you too, sis.
Shit out of any of y'all. Just
You
let
just
that
found
be
it a
known.
little
But
disrespectful because you knew how it.
we're mature enough to, you know what I'm saying, to have a conversation.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if you guys can still hear me, because I know my
Lush, I gotta ask you a question real quick.
I knew I was going
but
to take I knew
it
I was going to
caused
take
a
licking
ripple
from Big
effect
Sis on this.
that caused another ripple effect, and it became real messy
Wait,
out
can Sarah
here,
Kana hear us?
as if we created something
can
that
hear
we
her.
were just asked to be a part of.
I don't know if she can hear.
And it's also some rules that we did not create. We are just following.
Yeah.
Us as judges chose Rosenberg Raw as the winner.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't tell them to change anything. We didn't say anything. According to us, for what we thought, what happened with Cityy Towers is that he gained points. That didn't mean he won the battle. He gained his points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we seen it. We're looking to this, unbeknownst to us, it got translated in a way where it almost looked like it was the judges.
Yeah.
And we're on crack. Now, granted, I need to joke. I got my bro's joke. But at the same time, I'm like, how we on crack? You guys created the rules. You're on crack. What smoke was you did when y'all created these numbers? And
Lush, let me ask you a question real quick.
Did you know what you were doing? Because we're just following your lead.
Sarah,
know
about that?
Sarah, can you hear
I want
us?
to make sure it's understood. We're still IJC. We're still going forward.
I don't think she can hear us.
This has to be spoken about for the fans to understand.
Sarah, can you hear us talking?
I don't think you can hear us.
All right.
Sarah,
well, while she figures that out, before what? Okay, did you know about the standings and how the judging worked, Lush?
Yeah.
Before you made the comment, you understood it completely.
Back out and come back.
Yeah, but I didn't know what was going on.
So was it more of a they were given the wrong information and said the wrong name, or did someone misread how this was? Like, if you understood how this could happen because you understand how the judging works. So by the points, even though he did, he won the rounds in 1 and 2, he could still win the whole battle even off one round just based on the points. If you knew.
First of all, let me preface all this by saying, even like I said, y'all know my sense of humor, first of all, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like people need to get cued in or catch up to my sense of humor, because I've been on camera every week with the same energy since the season has started, since, for several years, for people that are really tuned into battle rap culture. So I was, first of all, I was joking with, and I know it came off as a little bit as excessive, and if that offended people that I have a great deal of respect for that, I apologize. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna double down on the disrespect and be like, y'all off that 1988 Freeway Rick, you know what I'm saying? South Central LA, straight government issue, Iran Contra Cavi. No, I'm not gonna do all that. You feel me? I'm not doubling down on the disrespect at all. That was me trying to be funny. And it was, and if it offended people that I care about, for that, I apologize, Now, before I get into the semantics of what happened in that moment, I want to go on record by saying, being a judge in battle rap is a fucked up position. It is a thankless job.
I'm sorry, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear us?
We can hear you, but can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
Okay,
when
cool.
people are happy with the decision, no flowers are passed out. It's just like a ref in basketball or an umpire in baseball. When you make the right call, nobody gives a fuck. But as soon as you make a mistake, you can make 300 right calls in a row. As soon as you make one that the people disagree with and take objection with, all of a sudden you're trash and you need to get the fuck out of here and you're ruining the game. So it's very difficult. And what the IJC is doing, y'all, I consider them nothing short of pioneers and trailblazers, and using to be able to use their stature to put themselves into the canon, you know what I mean? And in the line of fire in the midst of all this potential controversy, hats off. I salute the fuck out of y'all, beyond my individual relationship with any of them, beyond the accolades they have, Showtime, Mike G, Sarah, Sarah's my big sis. I already knew as soon as that happened. I didn't know who was on the judging panel when I made that comment at that moment. So, and I'm not saying I would or wouldn't have proceeded like that, but
as soon as I heard that it was Sarah, I was like, oh, that's my big sis. I was like, I'm about to catch a whooping for show. Like I knew she was going to go upside my head, and I actually felt really bad. It's like, damn, how do you approach it? Is that awkward moment? Am I allowed to go on her status when she's talking about something else and even make a comment, or is that potential opening for her to be like, hey, little bro, we got to talk about some shit? You know what I mean? Like, is she going to deprive me of my weekly hug allowance? Like I was shook. I ain't gonna front. So I know that. But just so that's the disclaimer for that whole entire statement. Now, as far as what happened in that individual moment, I didn't know the semantics. All I know is I didn't know who made the error or if there was an error, but there was a communication lapse of some sort between the technical side of things and the judging, and wherever those wires got crossed, I was told it was 145 to 140 for Rosenberg. Ran with that. I'm now in an awkward position because instantly Rosenberg is upset, as he should be, you know what I mean, for getting the W stripped away. And like that puts me, and you know, to add another element to that, I'm the one that personally liaison. All the people were booked by either Gully, Organic, or myself. So, you know, there's, and it's pretty much even across the board for who we booked. Rosenberg was one of my guys. So that's one of the dudes that I hand selected, that I pushed the line for, that I did negotiations with. So now I'm in a position like, fuck, I'm about to lose, you know, one of my biggest bookings of the season as a result. So I'm kind of like, damn, what could I do to make this right? And I was just mad confused. So I was like, instead of me and, you know, having PTSD from the whole the disaster frac situation, I'm like, what can I do? What can I do to mitigate this moment? So, you know, I leaned on humor and wound up coming out as me being disrespectful to people that I care about, you know, Rain, Showtime, Sarah, and Mike, who I all fuck with heavy. So, you know, and that's the L I have to wear. But that was, I didn't realize that it was going to be, and I should have. I've been doing this long enough to know that Lush 1 makes a statement. There's gravity that comes with that. And that could potentially turn into a viral moment. People are going to be offended. There's going to be, you know, residual effects from words when they come from me. I'm not a member of the peanut gallery, you know, like I don't just have a pea shooter, I got a bazooka without even realizing it. Like when I shoot, it don't feel like I'm shooting a bazooka because I shoot so much, but it still has the impact of a bazooka. So that's where it is. And you know, as far as the decision,
especially on the Twitch platform, man, you got them people throwing up them a million roosters and all that. Like you know, they're gonna get behind whatever you say, yo.
Absolutely. And I realized that, and it was a good learning experience. And I'm confident in my relationship with all the individuals and the strength that it has for that to be repaired. I'm pretty sure even at this moment, it's already getting better. Now, with that being said, you know, I was given autonomy to speak about how I feel about judgments. I was encouraged to do that because there's a separation between us and the IJC. Now, regardless, I could be a little bit more tactful in how I go about doing that. I don't need to be selling anybody that Nino Brown Carter issue 1987.
So what do you think about the judging?
Anymore. But with that being said, so that's how we're going to proceed moving forward.
I'm sorry, I figured out the problem. I'll be right back.
Once I saw the breakdown, once I'm looking at all the specific like numbers that the judges, with the exception of Mike, I think gave it to Raw 2-1, and it was that slip at the end, which was costly. I disagree with some of the numbers, but overall, when I look back, and the judging on all the other battles has been stellar. So, you know.
That's a fact. So you think there was just a miscommunication? That's all. The way the system's running, and I don't want no PC answer. I want to know how you really do feel, man. So
check.
Yep, we can hear you.
All right.
So. Oh shit! There it goes, man. He dipped. He's like, I mean, look. We all know the judge get crucified, whatever they do. Sarah, we know, you know, she's gone too. Man, I'm like Thanos out here, bro. I just speak to him and disappear, man. Well, I mean,
My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. First show. Give us a break.
Working out the kinks, man.
For real. Lush, you good?
Yeah. Y'all hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you hear me? Did you? I don't know if you heard what I said about the points. Like, do you think it should just stay the way it is? No problem.
No, I mean, if it was up to me, and it's not up to me, I think that there should be a score modification. I don't think that that's a 138 performance, personally. Like, if they feel like, you know, if anything, I would like to. If there's a way to get it up to a 140, I think that would make a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it just sounds like a miscommunication to me, man. That's really what it is. Comes down
to. You guys hear me now? Can you hear me?
You.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, sorry, we'll work this out, people. You know, it happens.
No, it's cool. Like you know, my bro's talking about it. Like he said, I just wanted to make sure that the fans and everybody else knew that, you know, we're part of the IGC. We don't own the IGC. We're just doing what we're being, you know, these are the rules. We have to run by a certain amount of rules.
Yeah.
So for that, you know, I just wanted to make sure that everybody was clear on that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody understood. At the end of the day, we're trying to keep it. We're avoiding the frickin' disaster. And let's be honest, we don't have a frickin' disaster. We just have a miscommunication issue.
Yeah.
And that's the honest to God about it. It's a miscommunication issue. It's a new system. Not everybody's, you know, change is not comfortable. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is the first time anybody has stats in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not going to be easy. They want their numbers in, you know? So I agree with a lot of the battlers and a lot of the things that they may have discrepancies with. And I think that before we went forward and launched it, we probably should have did some media runs with the rules so everybody knew what they were going to watch.
That's a good idea.
And, you know, and that's what needed to happen. You know, it didn't happen, but we're going to move forward. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure my brother Lush and me is good money. We're always going to be good money because we don't argue. We don't do this arguing stuff. We don't do what y'all be doing in them things. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just wanted to make sure they knew that the rules was made by the league.
No, and off top, you know, Copasetic brought up a good point. I'm not sure if he said it on the show, but it would be dope if, you know, when we do that Justice for Charlie real deal thing at the beginning of every episode, we could have like an explanation from the judges committee of the commission of what it looks like. These are the rules and regulations. This is how the scoring is done, and a rundown of that for like 5 minutes before every episode. Boom, bye, we lit.
That'll be fire, and I think that'll help a lot. And that's the fans helping us. So shout out to the fans and everybody that's helping this first installment of season 1 and the IJC and everything happening within King of the Dot right now. You guys are helping molding this.
Right. That's what I said to him. I said release the score, the judges thing. Like, release and let them know what your score was. Like, the breakdown from each judge. Let them know. Whoever won. I'm not saying bold. I mean, just whoever won. But be more transparent about it. Yeah, he said that it was on standings, but that's on KOTD.com, whatever.
No, I'm saying what I was going to say was that they have the judges that they actually select to do the breakdown. You understand? Like how many? I think it's 3. They'll have like the boss chick Rain and somebody else, and you know, for them to explain. I don't think they're gonna have everybody turn in their, you know, their judgment.
I don't do explanations. I give you the score straight up.
Yeah, right. That's how I like it. I just like the, you know, I just like the who I won and keep it pushing. I don't. I just like quick to the point.
You don't like the Ben Swayze, the Ben Swayze 45-minute breakdowns?
No. I don't even like Ben Swayze, let alone his 45-minute breakdown. Well, I'm being honest.
But
that's trying to do a great job. I think everybody's doing an amazing job down to the battlers. I'm gonna be real about it. Even though this to me this was a little over dramatic, guys. Y'all know I'm blood. This was a little over dramatic, but we're gonna let it go.
Yeah. for
I've been
not that
enjoying the
great.
season.
Yeah,
I've been enjoying the season, so you know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna head out.
And keep in mind, y'all,
you know,
I'm the
allowing
only
me to speak
person.
on behalf of my judging team and the IJC. Shout out to Cope and everybody still doing an amazing job. Continue to do so. Shout out to my brother Lush, who's legendary and still doing amazing jobs. Continue to do so. Shout out to King of the Dot. Listen, I don't come here to shit on nobody. I'm blunt. My brothers know me. Anybody in the league knows me. I don't let certain things slide. I address them as they come so that we can avoid everything going left. So
Keep in mind, I
Tommy over
really have
everything.
smoked crack before. Like,
I'm done, Lush. I'm out of here.
Wow.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I get, I just.
Oh my God.
20 months sober though, baby. 20 months in a few days.
There you
Come
go.
on.
And that's
There you
what
go.
we want to talk
There
about.
you go.
Also,
But I love
Congrats,
y'all.
Christina, that Brittany, all that shit.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
I
For real,
appreciate
for
y'all.
real.
I ain't trying to take up your time. Want to let y'all know I love the platform. Love what y'all are doing. Have the utmost appreciation for y'all. Y'all are doing great. Anything I can do, anytime y'all need me on to clarify anything or just to, drop my 4 hay pennies, I'm in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all.
Oh, definitely. We're gonna get you into some trouble in the future. Don't worry.
Right.
Y'all be smooth now.
All right,
I
man.
bet.
Appreciate you.
I bet.
Okay.
All right, man.
Wow.
I'm glad they was able to hash that out civilly and not for it to go left or anything like that. Because you know how battle rap is, man. You get a comment like what Lush said, people go crazy. But that's just a testament to their professionalism with how long Sara Kana and Lush wouldn't been in this shit and their relationship as well. Because they definitely been rocking out together for a while. Shit, they damn near look like brother and sister at this point. You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm just glad they was able to handle it like that. You know what I mean?
Facts. No, that was dope. I mean, it's just not what you expected with the how they score it. And I think the scoring was just the main thing and communication. This makes sense now. I mean, it's worked this whole time with no complaints, and you can't complain off of one. And again, I'm gonna say for not that great of a battle. Sorry. Lot dragged out, but he said I don't do drag. My God. Mike, bro.
But shout out to everybody in the chat. The chat definitely been lit. For this to not be a front page joint, the chat definitely has been active, and they've been trying to figure out what's going on with this whole shit. So, salute to everybody. Salute to Mark. Salute to Ed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Salute to Mike.
Let's get back to talking about this Dre Dennison.
Yeah. Tell me how Danger Joe's trash and stop. Let's talk about that.
I didn't think Danger Zone was trash this battle.
Because your boys with the dude, like I'm gonna expose you, bro. You and Danger are this.
I'm not.
Right.
But I think his writing is incredible. He just doesn't have everything else really to go.
He's boring. He is old chiller. That's what he is. He's a guy trying to do an old chiller impersonation, man.
I can give you. I just think I don't know what it is with Danger. Like he's missing something. It's like a certain level of conviction. You get what I'm saying? Like Dre, his energy, his delivery, like them, man. Listen, I just realized you had the joint up in the back. Like
you didn't see it. That's how I say. You see it, got support.
It didn't cross my mind.
Right. This is just for this one though. But yeah. He just wasn't all that to me, bro. He was kind of mid.
Yeah.
Very mid. And Dre was just, even though the slip ups, I get the slip ups, but I don't like to give excuses. But for a guy that battles 30 times a day, bruh, he's still out here putting in that work, like on stage, like doing this thing, like showing up.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to him, man.
Crazy, you know what's funny about Dre? It's crazy how him battling so much, it's created a demand for him to be in tournaments because you see Dre battle twice a week, every week, and you're like, yo, if Dre Dennis in the tournament, he's going to be dangerous because he already does this. He's already able to battle every 2 weeks, every month, and shit like that better than everybody else can.
Yeah.
So at this point, whenever a tournament pops up, one of the popular questions is, all right, where's Dre Dennis?
Yeah,
You
fact.
feel me? So I think it's dope that he's been able to get people to actually rally behind that, you know, to push for him to be in something like this. Like, I think that's dope as hell.
Nah, Danger had, it's just fire, but how he performed and just how he raps and his it's just not good. It's not good for the stage to me. Like, it's not like he's very lyrical. Never gonna take that away from Danger. But it's just, there's more than just bars, and Chilla had to learn this too. That's why I keep bringing it back to him. It's more than just bars and schemes. You gotta, like, the greats that you see on stage aren't just sitting there rapping. Like, they got the whole total package, bro. And it's just, once he learns to incorporate that, he could be better. But he's just gonna be fire mid to me, man. And Dre's just, he was better.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, like, I feel like it's always, but Dre been in this so long, but it still feels like he hasn't peaked yet. It still feels like he has that time coming to where he's going to have like a super breakout performance and really show the world what he's capable of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I feel like we still waiting for that from him. But the Danger Zone battle, I gave it to Dre clear 2-1.
Yeah. I'm surprised that you gave him around. Oh, the slip up. You're right.
No, so that was really it. And what was the third battle?
Phenom versus Enes.
Oh, Dub the Phenom versus Enes.
Phenom.
Man.
Yo. Get rid of Enes, bro.
You think so?
I've been thinking so.
Wow.
He is Simple Simon, bro. Like,
so for some people, simpler is better.
No, yeah, some people. He's not one of them. He is not good to me, and he's never really been good to me.
Here's the thing. I like Enes in terms of flow and cadence. He don't have the best bars, but the way he delivers his joints is what I like about him and his style. He don't sound like nobody else. He got that vintage Philly style.
Yeah. And that's the thing. You got to get over that at some point. I would have thought when
get used to it.
Bro, after DNA, I figured you would have dropped that. But he's been carrying it this whole time.
But you know what it is? I feel like because it was his first time on a big stage like that.
Lush, you gotta say this, bro. No, it wasn't. No, it was not. It was so
fire.
Oh my god. I guess okay, you know what?
You ain't like his first round?
No. I didn't like anything he did the whole entire bat. Nothing. I almost fast forwarded.
So how you gonna?
And this is the first time because I didn't watch it live.
Oh,
I was at the battles yesterday. Yeah, no, I didn't. I watched it today. The only one I saw live was Dennis, Dre Dennis, and Danger. That was the only one. I was at the battle event, so I couldn't watch it. I watched it today. Yeah, and to see Phenom for the first time, it was the first time I ever seen him. So to hear him rap, yo, he's dope.
Yeah.
Yo, he could be one of them ones for real. Like, I don't want to jump it. I'm gonna keep it here. He can be. I feel like he can possibly win for real.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He is that nice, and this is off of one watch. Like his performance, he's got he's very lyrical and all around. He's it. That is what you want in a battle. Like bruh. Like, yeah. I'm gonna check that out actually with the quiet room. I'm gonna.
I had a battle I was gonna send you. It was actually a trap battle that he did. He went crazy. I think it was him versus RI 28 grams.
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it.
That was
Dub,
a really good one.
I'm definitely like real name Brandon, Dub. Like these people, I'm definitely following because like I feel like they can go somewhere, man. For real.
Yeah.
He is. When's his next? Who's he battling next?
Damn.
I'm looking right now. No. Wait, what? What week are we in?
We in 15 right now.
Math Hoffa, the third.
He gonna dog. Oh no, he not battling Math now.
Oh yeah, you're right. They kicked him. Yeah, dog. I forgot.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is, but let's just say hypothetically he was. I think he would have smoked Math, bro.
Yeah.
Smoked Math.
Dog Math. Yo, who did they replace? KOTD. If y'all in the chat, tell us who Dub the Phenom is battling. In the next round.
Lush. Who's Dub doing?
But yeah, we was talking about this at the event. Like I feel like Dub, he been one of them top Philly guys for the last couple of years.
Yeah, but see, now that's not true because Dub I rock with. If he's Philly, I just don't like the mixtape. I don't like that, bro. I don't like hearing it because it's just like, oh man, here we go. Like,
and it's old school, so I get it.
He got Danger Zone. Oh my god.
Oh,
he's gonna murder Danger Zone.
Yeah, he gonna smoke Danger Zone, man. He could be Danger Zone. I don't think that's gonna be tough.
Nah,
Danger Zone got an uphill battle with that one.
Yeah, he's just gonna. Oh my god, yo, I think for real, he can smoke Dennis, for real. He might get. He would. Not smoke. I'm not gonna take it that far. He definitely will win. That would. I was reading on the thing, the schedule to see if they were gonna battle.
Yeah.
But no, I ain't see it. But yeah, bro.
You know what? That's the old one before they updated it. That's what it is.
What does Sly like? Sly likes not that. That's what Sly likes. Not
you know
that.
The funny thing is I used to be the one that people say, oh, the Mercy don't like nothing. I'm glad I found a replacement.
Well, what do you want me to do, bro? I don't want to hear the mixtape. I like to just hear a regular rap style. I don't want to feel like a beat should have been put behind you. I get Philly, I get it. But we're past that now. You got to evolve. Just like what's his name? Jay Mills.
Oh.
No, not Reed. Still stuck in that bag, man. You heard a little bit. No, Reed. No, you got me saying Reed. What did I just mention?
Jay Mills.
Jay Mills. He had that, but then he evolved. He had to. Still in that pocket sometimes, but he's way past how he used to be. You gotta evolve because it's repetitive. Nah, Bill Collector stopped that. He did in the beginning. That's a fact. But he's different now.
You know what's funny? I actually think Bill Collector used to write to a beat.
That's a fact, Mike. Everything else.
I think Bill Collector was. Let me see. I'm missing Kennedy raps on beat.
Big K did the same thing. He doesn't do that anymore. See what I mean?
No, but Showtime. I think when he said to a beat, I'm thinking like when they write, it sounds like they write to a beat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that Big K did the same thing. He's done with that. You got to evolve, man. Once you get the boo, you got to change what you don't want to hear that again. I'm sure that's got to be a sinking feeling to get booed.
Yeah.
So you got to change up. So,
but here's the thing. Ness style works in smaller rooms. Like when he did the DNA shit, that was definitely a terrible.
Damn, I didn't know that. Yeah.
After that, the small room battles that he had, like he even had a trap one where he was going crazy. Battle.
I take it back. Arsenal. I did like him this much versus Arsenal.
Yeah,
this much.
Yeah,
he did pretty. I'll give him his credit. He did kind of.
You got to watch Enes versus Myson.
I'm never. Oh wait, the old smack.
Yeah.
When in the gym joint.
It was really the World Series of hip hop, but Smack came through with his camera and finagled it. Enes body might in that battle.
That was in the gym thing. That was in the gym. Yeah, I seen it.
Something like
I
that.
think I seen that one. Yeah, but I couldn't tell you who.
That was with Murder Mook and Young Hot, T-Rex.
Yeah. Yep. Well, Ness did that one I kind of vaguely remember, but
Iron got him out of there. He retired. He fucking retired, my son, to be honest.
Yeah,
my son
right.
never battled again after that.
Didn't he catch a case right after that? He went away, didn't he? My son.
No, that was the battle was after he came home.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I didn't even know.
He caught his case in like the 90s or something like that. I think it was like 99, 2000, somewhere around there.
Oh, well, who cares? Who cares about my son? Anyway, talking about Ness, man. I don't care about my son, bro. I don't even know. Salute to that brother. I think he's somewhere doing some political thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ness versus Iron is definitely a classic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ness verbal war zone battle's been fire. Him.
Okay. All right, but Ness is not. Yeah. He's just doing all right, and you guys gas him, bro. No, he's not. Sorry.
This nigga is the worst.
Man, I want to smoke with all Philly, man, except Dub, man. I ride with you. And Reed.
Philly had a good weekend in battle rap. Not with that Reed battle.
No.
Easy definitely did his thing.
Easy. And look at Easy. That's one of my favorite battles. Is it not?
Yeah.
Where's he from? Where's he from? He's from what? I can't hear you. Okay, exactly. It's the style. Yeah, facts. That's how it's gonna be. Sly's the bad cop, Mercy's the good cop. And you know what?
Well, no, it may switch up every once in a while. You never know who's gonna be who.
Reed did not win. No.
Listen, it don't even matter who won that battle. We all lost.
Yeah, we lost. We're not talking about that. Come back Saturday. We'll talk about it then. Not now. But yeah, Easy does not rap like a stutter. That's trash. Get over it. Not in the back block of Philly no more, bro. Get off it. You got to change or stop.
Nah, and damn, I don't even know who Ness has next in the season.
Hopefully nobody.
Come on, Slide.
Hopefully they just say, "Y'all, man, we booked up, dog. No room for you, B."
Nah.
Who is next for this? What's he call himself? Stegosaurus? What's he call himself?
God damn. Oh, he did call himself that, I think, before.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, yeah, the Loch Ness Monster. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's next battling, man? Jeez, man.
You know, matter of fact, being that we here, KOTD, I do want to see the run down the standings.
I think they got Ness out of here, bro. What I'm saying, I don't think he's coming back.
Ness is definitely coming back. He contracted.
No, they got rid of him, bro. They're like, yo, we kicked you.
Yo,
you're kind of trash, me.
Let me see.
Yeah, he has a little Philly round pockets. I'll give you that, but still a lot not like him. All right, so I'm in November, and I'm not seeing at all in New York with Ness. So I think they made their decision to never talk about him again. Yeah, bro, I don't see nothing, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, you know what it was? Ness had got he was the replacement for Math, I believe.
Oh my god!
So wait, they don't have him.
So Ness is gonna battle Dub?
No, he just battled Dub.
Oh, bro, not Dub. Who we just talking about? Oh wait, so that's why they're switching Dub.
Yeah,
because, because he had Math Hoffa. So Math Hoffa, let me see.
Damn, so
Jay Murder? No, it's November, bro. What? No way.
So it might be Jay Murder versus Ness.
Oh my
wow.
Duh. So what's gonna happen with your boy Loch Ness Monster against Jay Murder?
Oh, I got Murder's own team. So That go without saying.
Oh, here we go. That's how he escapes the Ness slander. Oh, he's my team, man. Y'all gotta go for him, dog.
Hey,
pass.
Yo, you come on.
Pass.
But guess what? When the battles happen, I'm gonna call it down the middle. Where I'm supposed to.
Yo, pass. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Trash.
No, pass replaced Jag. Ness is on the East Coast. Jag was on the West.
Jag. Oh. Yeah. Why did Jag get brought up? I missed that.
Nah, some Mike G thought Ness replaced Jag.
Oh, got you. I missed it.
Wait,
yo,
pass
passes.
Yeah, that's Sly who thinks Ness is trash, not me.
Nah, Pass said it was trash too. I think, or maybe I'm just reading them saying nah for real though.
He said Ness ain't never trash. Who the fuck are these guys? God damn.
Who said that?
Pass.
Oh my god.
What's the name thing? Oh, here we go.
Ness took Mass spot.
All right, here we go. So we looking at these standings right now to see where everybody is. The top 5 of the West is looking brolic right now. Mad Flex.
I know I read it wrong.
Oh, no wonder. Mad Flex, Costa, Reverse Loud, Cali Smooth, not Fierro. All right, so how did the the East? Okay. Oh, they didn't tally up the East just yet. All right, so we gotta wait and see.
All right.
We gotta wait for them to update that. So yeah, from now on, when we do these, we'll go and see if the standards are updated. They usually update them earlier on, but I think being that Ness is amazing. If you think otherwise, you damn near not qualified to speak on the topic. Oh shit, Pass is packing you up.
Man, forget that, bro. I'm gonna say what I want whenever I feel like it, man. I don't care if Pass is here or not. I say it. That's how it go, man.
You know, but nah, at least in my personal opinion, Ness is a legend. You know,
yeah, he's a legend. He's bad to me. I mean, what? He can still be a legend. Mook's a legend, and right now he's in the. Oh my god.
Yo, Pass wants all the smoke with you. Yo, Pass, you want to come up?
And bring him up.
Pass, do you want to come up and impress this man about his opinion on our battle rap legends? Let me know.
He said that's cool. I'm allowed to be wrong. It's all right, man. It's cool, man. I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong by myself. But that flow is not good.
And
Ness is a legend.
Shout out to my brother Excel. Excel, he was, he had the battle yesterday. He probably was traveling today, so I think that's why.
Mike, they would not want me to judge, bro. I'm telling you.
Hold up. Let me see if I can get past this link real quick. Do I have?
Oh my god! They do not want to see me judging, bro.
All right, let me DM past this link. I can come up. All right, I just sent him the link. So if he pull,
he said, "I'm trying to get out." Came here to
damn. He just smoked the show. He said, "I'm trying to get out."
yeah, man. Leave Pass alone, bro.
God damn. But yeah, this
probably.
It's definitely gonna be an open platform for everybody, especially who's participating in these KOTD seasons, like to come up and talk their shit, let us know how they feel about everything that's going on, etc. etc. We ain't got no barriers, man. We rock with everybody. So if you want to come up, if you want to press Sly about his opinion on our legends and how he just be rating them and tearing them down, come on into it. Cityy Towers, what up?
I mean, well, whatever, man. You want me? All right, here, I'll change it, man. So like, Ness is the best battle of the top 5, man. Dead or alive.
Damn, that changed quick.
I was wrong the whole time. He's better. He's like better than Lux.
They're gonna put you calling Ness trash, and then put the SpongeBob meme 5 minutes later. Oh, Ness is the best battler in the world.
Yeah, they're gonna clip me totally out of context. He said, "Give me 10." I think Towers wants to come up.
Oh shit, Cityy definitely come on. Damn, do I have him on? Oh yeah, I got him on Twitter. I got his DM right.
Yeah, Mike, definitely.
You know, but
He said, "Where the link, man?"
Yeah, I just sent Cityy Towers. I just DM'd it to you on Twitter. Try to be on Wi-Fi if you can. Wi-Fi to get the best signal. I'll pop up after the season, get me with everyone I had lose. That's hilarious.
Mike the GOAT, man.
Yo, it's gonna be a lot of pressings on this show. We're not trying to make nothing heated, but you know.
No, I mean, what do you want me to do? You're gonna be the good guy. I'm gonna be the bad guy. I'm gonna be the guy as a more like I don't know the sport. I never watched it before.
I'm gonna be going in the direction that the wind takes us. You understand? So it might switch. It might be sometimes people be like, I'm on some bullshit. Might be sometimes like you on some bullshit. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
People were saying I was on some bullshit for having K-Sean being hollow.
No, you definitely are. But again, we're gonna save that for Saturday. Because there is someone that I gotta talk about that I saw you tweeting. Debo.
Oh, man.
See you Saturday, my brother. I'll see you Saturday, my brother.
Too bad, man. That's my guy.
Yeah, right. I'll see you Saturday.
Damn.
Salute to Monster. Where is it? Salute. Oh,
yo, how does those? Oh, you know what? Let me bring something up. The battle of the week. The Monster Battle of the Week. Give me 1 second.
Battle of the Week. Is this okay? This has got to be. What do you think?
I'm gonna show it. Well, first of all, before we start, what do you think it is?
Okay. This is just KOTD, right?
Yeah, it's from the recent weekend.
Oh, then this has got to be Dre versus Danger.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, let's go.
You won't gain shit from being here, and that's the fucking dilemma. You an attorney for nothing, like a public defender. What? Yeah. He be flopping, y'all. You trying, dog? Remind me, you dude, where's my car? Cause your drive is gone. Don't me. Even my bitch ate a pill, followed by 4 shells like April O'Neil. You be in danger, chill. But the one word to describe this game? Mismatch. You low budget. I'm a cold-blooded Rick James, bitch slap. Like we drove in a Tesla, low in a heckler. Machines talking like you spoke to Alexa. I'll go to Baltimore and let a grenade explode on your home because I'm extra. What else? I'm in Maryland, thinking Monroe. Blowing a dress up, blowing a tech up.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna tell the people, I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even know he was doing this, and know that I know to say Dre Dennis and whatchamacallit. That was some crazy movie nonsense that I just saw.
What you mean?
I did not expect that, bro.
That was fire, wasn't it?
I glitched up. I'm like, why won't it let me talk? And then I'm like, wait, what? What's the screen doing? Like, yeah, but anyways, that Marilyn Monroe, bruh, fire. Yeah. I almost dropped my phone when I heard it. No, that's dope. I mean, it had to be. There was nothing better. I mean, Ian Nash wasn't getting better.
That was fire.
I mean, that was dope, man. Yeah, shout out to Dre for that one. That first round, boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Took his soul, man.
Man, and it's crazy because I believe Danger Zone went first. And it's just like when it got on Dre, man, he leave Earth like he normally do, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so definitely salute the Monster. You feel me?
Salute, man. You got Monsters about to have me up until 11. Might have to do another live, man. Forget it. I think so. I think I can see Danger with the rebuttal. Like, yeah, definitely. Nah, he's lyrical. Danger's lyrical. I mean, I can see him definitely easily incorporating that into his bar and going right back to his written. So
yeah.
He's
At
one of
this
them
time,
ones.
he's really he's experienced enough to where he could go in and out. So
Facts,
pause
Hunger Games, facts.
before you pause me again.
Man. So what else you got, bro?
What shit? What else? Shit. That's almost it. We gonna see if Cityy Towers.
Yeah. I forgot. What about Cityy, bro?
Nah, I sent them the link.
Mm.
I sent them the link. So I know I said give him like 10 minutes, so we could be able to close out with him.
Yeah. Mike, you hopping up or what, bro? Oh no, you said at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yo,
y'all gonna stop pausing me, man.
Yeah, you definitely got to pause, bro.
Y'all gonna stop.
Because I'm gonna be honest, Oldie. You ever hear that song, Mercy?
What'd you say?
Yeah. I said Oldie. You ever hear that song?
Oldie by who?
Mike, man, Olive. OF. Mike's verse on Oldie.
I you know what's crazy? I kind of got onto the Our Future train a little bit late. I got on late as hell. I missed
what's late to you?
I want to say, what's the joint?
Yo, Cityy. He said, "I'm coming. I'm just wrapping something up." Oh, yuck. Yo. What were you saying now?
But what Nova came,
bro.
That's when I got
Frank Ocean, dog.
Ain't he part of Our Future?
Yeah, but why'd you even?
No, remember I said when I got hip to Our Future.
Oh, Nova King. Okay, so you weren't. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And what's crazy is as I'm doing my research, I'm seeing the Hobson and Tyler shit. I'm seeing all that.
Yeah.
Yo, Cityy.
Yo.
What up?
What up, man? I'm late night.
Cityy, what's going on, man?
I'm here, man. I'm chilling, bro.
Yo, let me say one thing, man, because you know I've been in these battle rap back streets for a minute, and one thing I can say about Cityy is I'm proud of like how far he's came from back when he used to be a hothead. Because
absolutely.
Remember back in them old iBattle days, you was going crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember.
Nah, absolutely. I mean, I done did some real corny shit, you know what I mean? Asked a lot of people to come outside, or you know what I mean, yoke some people up, you know what I'm saying, and all that. But like, there's a time and a place for everything, and battle rap is not the time or the place to be in that facet. It's not the energy that anybody needs in it. And and it ruins a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ruins a lot of shit. You know what it is though, and I still feel this way. It's like I'm small, bro, and I'm like
Napoleon
a
complex,
different
basically.
type of energy to be around, bro. So like you gotta watch your mouth with me. Like I genuinely be feeling like I can say certain things to niggas that they don't have permission to say to me. That's how I be feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know that's like grimy or nothing, but it's just the facts. Like I could call you something that you can't call me because you're not willing to take it where I'm willing to go over it. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how I look at it oftentimes, and like. But I'm off that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I'm off that type of time. I try not to pay attention to all the hate and shit. Look at right now, bro. They crucifying me right now. They crucifying. Look how wild it is, bro. Like,
and being crucified for something that's not your fault, pretty much.
Yeah, but bro, they crucifying me for something that's good for me.
Yeah.
Like, how is that never gonna be looked at as hate? How's nobody see that as hate towards me at all?
Well, because to them they think that I'm raw one.
Bro, and that's a beautiful thing. I'm never gonna go against something so subjective, man. This is battle rap. Like you can have your own opinion. I was telling Angry Fan, like some people think Calico beat Lux. That's how battle rap is. That ridiculousness can exist. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like, an opinion like mine. I'm like, bro, how can you ever even think that for 5 seconds that Calico beat Lux? You know what I'm saying? I love Calico as a battle rapper. I'm a fan of Calico, so that's not, you know, that's away from even my opinion as him as a battler. I just in that battle, like, what the fuck? How can you say that? But if that perspective can exist, that means that all perspectives can exist. You see what I'm saying? But like,
but you know how battle rap is, man. You have people. I'm not even going to jump into that far, but you have people who just latch on to these certain narratives that are just weird to the average person. Like a person like me can't process. Like, why would you think that weird shit? Like, it's just like it's a space for it in battle rap these days for some reason. You know,
it's not for some reason. It's because everybody it's everybody gets a trophy. Everybody's accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole bunch of people that should not be here, bro. Like, you know, like, let me tell you this. I was talking to my mans about this shit the other day. The word fire. There's no more that was hot or that was or that was pretty cool. Now it's just fire, to the point where
you either fire
that
or
term
trash.
is used so loosely. Yeah, that term is used so loosely that we have to say dumb things like God tier just to give credit to somebody that's more than fire.
I hate the God tier, bro. We were just talking about. I hate God tier.
It's dumb. It should be fire. Should be a 10 out of 10. Not everybody should be able to attain the comment fire. You know what I'm saying? But you have all these small ass leagues and all, you know what I'm saying? People that don't look at like actual talent pools and want them to grow and become something. If your man's has battled 5 times and has not leveled up in views, competition, payment, marketing, branding, nothing, then you're doing him a disservice telling him he's fire and sharing him with your 2 like status, saying he's fire and this guy's fire. That's doing him a disservice.
Facts.
You should have to earn those
who actually present that as an argument, like, oh, 2 mans on Facebook said they fire. They think they should be on URL or King of the Dot now. It's like, no.
Oh, absolutely, bro. I see people all the time. Like, my first 3 battles got 300 views, and now I'm at 1,000. Like, I see that. Like, it's an accomplishment to niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know me, Mercy. You know, I don't care about views. I've never cared about views. I'm a nigga that's done 500,000. I'm a nigga that's done 200,000. I don't care about that shit. This shit means nothing to me whatsoever. It's never gonna mean nothing to me because I don't do this shit for anybody's credibility or anybody's validation. I'm never gonna jump in the mic to impress men. That is not how I do this. I do this because I love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I really love what I do. I love my city. I'm the only one from my city except for QB. Shout out to QB, the queen. You know what I'm saying? But as a male a battle rapper, like, or even rapper in general, nobody's done close to what I've done in my city. That's why I do it. I do it for my people, for the people I love.
So you the biggest name out of Connecticut aside from QB.
Arguably, you know, Bangs is New Haven. You know what I'm saying? Bangs is New Haven, and you know, you could argue that Bangs is bigger than me. He's had more looks than me. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to anybody that says that Bangs is a bigger name than me. That's my brother. I love him to death. I want to see him focus up and do even better because everybody know how incredible he is when he's in his bag. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to him. He was supposed to come with me, but he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? He's home. He's good. He's just, you know, little minor shit. And he's supposed to be with me on you know, on a weekend. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro.
I never thought about that. You definitely would be top 5 out of CT. Just in terms of impact, everything you've done, skill, you will be top 5 out.
Yeah, but you know, and I don't get even a sliver of the credit that I deserve, bro. I don't get none of that shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was on the Angry Fans Live earlier, bro, and they was asking me how would you feel, because they was talking about, they was reviewing the decision with Rosenberg, and they was like, how would you feel if they reversed the decision? And my answer was very simply put, then they reversed the decision, bro. I don't need anybody's validation. I don't care. I know what I did in that ring. I know why people think I lost that battle. I know exactly why. I can explain to you to a T, but would you listen to me? Because I'm the battler. So no matter what, it looks bitter. It looks.
I've definitely seen a better you. We were just talking about that too.
You know what?
From both of you, I've seen a better Raw and you.
Let me tell you something. You might say that, bro, but this is what I understand more now than ever. No matter what I bring, it's gonna get compared in a different light than anyone else's. When Dunch battles a whole round and talks about Pulverize, hilarious bars, by the way, great round. No shade to Dunch, is my brother. But when he does a whole round and doesn't throw one punchline, go find me a punchline in that battle except for the calculator bar. When he doesn't throw one punch, not one simile, not one metaphor, nothing, no one mentions it. But I do a jokes a joke in the beginning of my first round and they say, "Oh, he's starting light." Why?
Yeah,
He's warming up.
That's just not the bar. I mean, that's just how the performance is, how animated you are, how you acted. There's a lot more things that just you saying something funny and him saying something funny. It's too. That's like minimizing what the situation is. If you just said a joke but stood still and he's got the performance on stage, that's obviously going to resonate more. Regardless, you guys could have said the same joke.
But check me this. And I hear what you're saying. Now you're talking about performance. I'm not talking performance.
Well, that's all that goes into you.
But listen,
I'm just saying.
I hear you. But if you watch his round, he didn't get any laughs for like more than 16 bars. He got no laughs. It was a crescendoing effect. He kept going and going with the same angle over and over, and it got funnier as it went. Which Dunch is incredible in his preparation and how he prepares rounds. Like,
the
way
he
it's not a slander.
Crazy.
It's not a slander against him at all. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that if I spend my first 16 bars telling a joke and then kicking bars, because I do a lot of different shit. I'm not like a one. I'm multifaceted. I don't do one thing. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of different things. So when I give you an all bars round and then I give you another round with jokes in it, you like, oh no, I didn't like that round. Or if I give you another round with multi-syllable compound structures, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do a lot of shit, and I feel like oftentimes that don't get appreciated, that I'm doing at a high level 3-4 different styles, and this dude's doing one.
But look, let me tell you this, Cityy. You know what it is? I think with who people look at you as in terms of like your character and what most people know you just from, like I said, being that hothead in the past, they expect street content from you. And when you do the jokes, being that it's so unexpected, it's not, I don't picture, when I think Cityy Towers, I don't think the dude who be joking and shit like that. That's how,
I heard you.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I think people are looking at it.
Hold on, I gotta let my man out. Okay, hold on. I'm in my business right now. Give me a second, hold on.
Now you good. You good.
I mean,
I think it's one of those things where people don't really, based on your image in battle rap, you can kind of get pigeonholed to the point where, let's say, who's a super serious person? Let's say Math Hoffa. I don't think the first time he did jokes, people really took a liking to it. Why? Because you're the bully guy from Brooklyn. You feel me? So I think you have to, over time, warm people up to that to get them used to it. You know?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I mean, and that makes sense, bro. I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. You know, and believability is a funny thing, bro. Because, like, think about somebody like Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Not to compare myself to Pac, but think about somebody like Tupac who could be so charismatic in the sense of, like, love. His charisma and love. And, like, you know, you hear Brenda's got a baby and shit like that, and then you hear Hit 'Em Up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's polar opposite fucking human beings, but at the same time, that's the same person. I'm a person that's like that. Like, that's how I am, bro. Like, you know, anybody that knows me, and like you say, it's my own doing because I gave a certain image of myself. But, bro, anybody that knows me, bro, you know how many battle rappers I done drove an hour that didn't have a way home? You know how many times I done paid for niggas' ways in or bought everybody in the spot pizza? And, like, I got mad love in my heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I reached out to Presidential Dubs to be like, yo, bro, my bad, man. We didn't have to even take it to the level we took it to. I reached out to Greedy after beefing with him for years, like, yo, man, why did we even get into this shit, bro? We had a disagreement. I got real high-headed and I wanted to kill you over nothing, bro. Like, that's wild. Like, I'm really sorry about that. Like, that's the type of person I am, bro. I'm like, you know, I go and I'm polar opposites. You know what I'm saying? I go all types of places, like on some bipolar shit. I do that, and I know that about myself. So sometimes in a certain time, I'll get to a point, or, you know, I'll be taken to a point where you're not going to stop me from where I'm going. At this point now, it's just like I'm taking it all the way. You're going to have to deal with what I'm bringing. And then it may be 2-3 days later where I'm like, man, that was really fucking, I took it way too far, man. I got to chill out. And I'll jump on the phone as a man and I'll be like, yo, man, I did too much. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who I am, bro. There's layers to me. You know what I'm saying? So, but like you said, that's my own doing. What I've showed to the people, what I've showed to the public is a little, you know, high-headed and a little extra, and you know what I'm saying? And you're right, you know, that's me. I'm reaping what I sowed. You know what I'm saying?
But I think over time, you can change that narrative. It's just, if you want to be looked at as something different just in your battles, keep on doing the jokes, keep on doing, you know, everything outside of what you normally do. And over time, I think people are just going to appreciate it. You know, just
I
that
certainly
consistent.
hope so. Like another thing, I know that nobody necessarily looks at. Bro, I've had 37 battles at this point, and 35 of them I went first. The other 2 I lost the coin toss. I'm the only person in battle rap history that has every single battle that they've done wanted to go first.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Just watch every single one of my battles, bro. I never flip the coin. The only time I flip the coin is when they force me to do it. The other dude's trying to go first. I'm trying to go first.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? It's the only time I've ever not gone first, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like things like that. Like I try to be creative in mad facets. I'm a calculated person. I mean, you know this. I break people down. I try to look at it in different angles. Another thing that's important to me. This is just to me. When I do name flips, I like to flip both our names. You know what I'm saying? Because that's creative to me. That's different. Not anybody could just think of that line. You know what I'm saying? I like to look back at your history and watch your opponent's rounds and make sure I didn't say something that somebody else said. If I did make the same reference, it's a completely different style of the reference. Like that's what I mean when I say I love this shit. I study it. I'm watching it. And then versus like maybe give you an example. And shout out to Danger Zone. He did an amazing job in our battle. No shade to him. Much love to him. But he said a line that Bricks Belvy said to me 8 years ago, and that was what they put as his quote when they put the flyer up that he won. The Eiffel Tower bar, that was said 8 years ago, and I'm sure he didn't go back, watch it, and steal it. I'm sure it was probably one of them times. You know how it'd be. You know, my last name Towers, Eiffel Tower is an easy reference to think of if you know. So I'm sure it wasn't that. It wasn't malicious. But the fact that in King of the Dot, one of the biggest platforms in the world, everyone could completely miss that reference. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit to me. I'd be like, damn, that's weird, because I would never have said that because I would have watched all the footage. Because I care that much. You know what I'm saying? So like it's little shit like that where I'd be just sitting back and thinking to myself, like, you know, I don't know. I look at it different than I notice that the narratives get painted. You know what I mean?
So look, because we don't have too much time left, but I do want to get into the whole thing about the decision. So when it first came across that Rosenberg won the battle, how was you feeling?
Yep. I felt like that. I didn't feel like he won. You know, I felt like I felt like it came down to the second. I feel like the only round to me that was incredibly clear was the third. I clearly won that by a margin. His first round, I could tell that the room took his round better than mine. So I felt like most people would feel like he won the first. Is how I felt. And watching it back on the Twitch, I'm like, I could see him winning the first, even though I love my material. I'm me. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be unbiased about yourself. And
no,
then
he got the first. You got the first.
The second round, he had a good round, but a lot of it didn't have anything to do with me. And I think that was the deciding factor for me watching it. Like I was direct the entire time. I'm talking about him. I'm flipping his name. I'm bringing up, certain narratives. And he's like, I've been in the game since Sara Kana and Team Hami. And I've been in the game and I battled Head Ice and I skated on him like this. And the crowd was moving and the verse was dope. And there was nothing wrong with it. Was dope material, but it had nothing to do with me at all. And when half of your round is that, I don't see how I could lose that round.
I took it as he was talking about doing more than you. So I kind of would disagree and say it was kind of at you. He's sunning you.
I can see
He's
that.
sunning you. That's how I took that angle. Is he's like trying to sun you, like I shouldn't be standing in front of you.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. But is there a punchline in there? Is there crazy creative idea?
What's the scheme? You know what I mean?
Bro,
I would classify.
I had no, fuck all that. I said that my Heisenberg bar was in the second round. That was the hardest bar of the entire fight.
That was a fight.
I had a Heisenberg bar. I had an Eddie Murphy. I say you do little in life. That's the first I saw. What's this coming to America? 1,000 words out his mouth. That's not worth applause, even though you're a delirious person, Raw. This more like Beverly Hills Cop. The funny part about that is you facing Murphy's Law. I was wilding bar for bar. So when you tell me, God bless, maybe it was a scheme. Maybe you can take it like it was direct. I didn't look at it from that angle, so I appreciate the perspective. That's not how I saw it. But maybe it was looked at. He's trying to sun him. Is that better than lyrical content? Is that taken better than really good lyricism? Like, is that battle rap? When you just
well, I don't see it that
way.
Everybody's gonna have a different.
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, it's I just don't see it
that's why you can say like the second is debatable, because it's really kind of a preference round. Because that's how I called it in the building. I gave him the first, gave you the third, and then it came down to the second for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why when I lost the decision, I wasn't like, this is an outrage. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, I don't feel that way. I disagree with that decision, but it is what it is, and I was taking it on the chin, you know. So when it got overturned, obviously I was ecstatic.
So
you know
how
what I'm
did you
saying?
find out that it got overturned?
Because I was just about to do the interview, and I'm sitting next to Lush and Avo was the one that got the text. So when Avo said it to Lush, I heard it.
Oh wow!
You know, I just happened to be sitting there at the moment because I was about to do the post fight. You know what I'm saying? So by chance, I was the nigga that heard it, and then obviously I ran around the room like a little kid. I was excited as shit when I heard that shit.
Yo, that
you know
was
what I
the
mean?
funniest shit ever.
Yeah, I was over the fucking moon. Because you gotta understand, the reason why I was so happy was not because the decision got overturned. It was because me losing that battle makes it incredibly difficult for me to have enough points to make it to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So me winning the battle and having more points just bet.
Oh,
hold on, Cityy. Your joint cut.
Yeah.
Damn, we it was getting good too. Let me give him a second and see if we come back on. You know, but yep.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, so that's what, you know, that's why I got it so excited about it, because it was like it still puts me in contention. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was happy about. I'm never the type of dude to be happy that something bad happened to another person. I'm not happy when my opponent chokes. That's bad for our footage.
Yeah.
I'm not happy when that's corny to me. Like I want you to do great and I want to beat you. I want to beat you at your best. I don't want to beat you when it's like I got an easy one. You know, I don't want somebody to be like, oh, he battled 3 people in the last 2 weeks and now he's choking and that's the only reason I don't want that. I want to beat you at your best. I want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't happy when he was messing up in the end of his 3rd round. I wasn't happy when they, you know, I wasn't happy against him or, you know, for the decision being overturned. I was happy because it puts me in contention. It gives me a chance.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I was so happy about it. But what gets me is like, bro, I don't think anybody with that brain can tell me that wasn't a close battle.
Yeah, so definitely was.
If it was an actual battle, then I get it. Everybody's outraged. But bro, like I did a hell of a fucking job, and I had the best round of the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, like that's the shit that gets me like, oh my God, why is everybody so mad at me for? I didn't even do nothing. I rapped.
Yeah, no, it had nothing to do with you. This is all miscommunication in the judges. It has nothing to do with you. I mean,
and I
obviously,
have my own problems with the judging too. By the way, I've had my own problems with the judging.
The people are gonna give you, they're gonna give you the flag because they feel Raw should have won. They didn't understand the point system, how it works. We see by traditional rules, the man sounded better first 2 rounds. You got the 3rd, but somehow you won.
So let me ask you this though. How did you feel about the fan vote? Because the fan vote was.
Yeah, they smoked me in the fan vote. But you know what though? When I first got into the tournament, they gave me my 3 opponents. I told my girl that I had to win 3 judges every battle. Because I was battling Danger Zone, then I'm battling Rosenberg Raw, then I'm battling Dunch. 3 of them are big fan favorites. You know what I mean? These are people that you look at their Twitters, bro. They got 40, 50 likes on regular ass tweets every day.
Yeah.
They just go in there and say, you know, look at Rosenberg Twitter, bro. He be getting like 500 likes on a tweet sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got that type of a fan base. I got an old school fan base that loves my boom bap style and me being from that era. And you know what I mean? I don't got that big a fan base. And like you said, bro, I've caused a lot of that myself with my attitude, bro. I'll be in the fucking chat section of YouTube, 300 views into a battle, like, suck my dick, pussy. I won 3-0. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was corny back then, bro. I was angry at everything all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me being real, bro. Like, nobody need that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit stems from me. I'm not running from it, but now it's biting me in the ass. Now I'm feeling it more than ever when I'm, you know what I mean? I know I gotta face 3 people that you'd prefer to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you want to watch 7 Danger Zone battles more than you want to watch 7 Cityy Towers battles in an average as a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like more fans want to watch 7 Dunch battles than 7 Cityy Towers battles. The problem is I'm that good. I can beat these people. That's the problem. That's why I'm here in the first place. I wouldn't be here if I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So my job is just to change the narrative as best I can.
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, hey man, 100K, man. Do your thing out there, man. That's it. You just have to you know what I mean, to your next show, and then they'll get over it. But you know, there's gonna be
I'm
getting
definitely
at you
looking
for this.
forward to see what you come with in this next battle.
Yeah, you
you
just
got
gotta prove
anything-
them wrong. Prove that you deserve to be here, bro. Next battle. That's it. Easy to do.
Facts, bro. Listen, trust me, man. I look at it as omnisciently as I can, bro. You know, when you're saying the decision is in the judge's hands no matter what, and if they overturn it, then that's what they feel. And everybody's calling you a crybaby, and then the other person says, if they don't change the decision, I'm quitting. And they say, he's not a crybaby, he's right. How can I? What argument do I have? I'm not gonna sit here and explain myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing to explain, bro. I literally, I'm the one that's saying like, hey, win, lose, or draw, man. I'm here to just show out. And I'm being called all these type of crazy things, but he over there like, they better turn. I'm never battling. I'm king of the dot again. And everybody's like, let's go, Raw. That's a popularity contest, and I'm not gonna win that. You know what I'm saying? So it's my job is to win the fans one at a time, and hopefully the bars do it. I could bring really great content and have people be like, yo, he changed a lot, and I like the way his pen move, and that's all I can pay attention to.
And if he's doing all that and knows that you guys were all explained how the point system works, right? I'm sure someone came to you and KOTD explained you how the score works and all that from the judges. Did that happen?
Yeah. I mean,
okay,
no,
then
he
should know the same thing you know, how this works and how this could potentially happen the way it happened. So it shouldn't be a surprise.
He also knows that he has an army of people behind him right now that agree with him. So he's just being smart.
Too. I mean, it's to them, maybe just he's being smart to dumb people. To me, it's whack. You know how this could work. Once they explained it, because me looking at the outside, I didn't know how this could happen. I need them to tell me, the actual people that made that tell me, and I'm like, okay, and I understand. This goes by points. This is how it works. Like, and they explained the judges. Not all judges gave it to him, as I'm sure most fans thought. All judges gave it to him, and then you just somehow came out the victor. That's not the case. So
no,
I mean,
the did give it to him. Yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, if they overturned it tomorrow, I'm not gonna be on any blog complaining about it, bro. Because I genuinely like, and it's not to be arrogant or be rude to the judges. I just don't give a fuck what they think. I give a fuck what they think so that I could win because I want to win, but I don't really care that much. Like, I want to give good material and just have a great performance as the best as I can, bro. I'm here to battle. Like, these shits is 100K battles to everybody except me. I just like, or maybe M Cityy. You know, I talk to M Cityy often, and he probably got the same mindset. He just wants to win the battle, like, and then we'll worry about the rest of the shit later. Like, I wasn't worried about Dunch until I battled Raw. I wasn't worried about Raw until I battled Danger. I'm not worried about the playoffs until I battled Dunch. I'm not worried about none of that. You know what I'm saying? When I get there, I worry about that. I'm worried about what's in front of me. I'm trying to have a great performance. You know what I'm saying? Nice. So, like, even the judging, the point system, the whatever, I haven't even looked at the, you know, aside from tweets and shit that I see, I'm not like going to see what the points is. I don't know who's ranked where. That's not where my mind is. I'm just trying to be my best self and rap my ass off because I know that that's going to get me the furthest if I just be
tunnel vision.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to be focused and give my best performances, show different facets of myself, and give, you know, you can only know about me what I let you see. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being a lot more calculated because before I was just super reckless and didn't care and I was ready to do whatever because that's how I am in regular life often. And this isn't regular life. This is WWF and you got to be a brand.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So give them your social media. What you got coming up?
Eastside. Yo, man. Nothing, man. I'm battling fucking Dunch, man. I'm not worried about nothing else, man. I'm not booking nothing else. CityTowers.com. Okay. Go buy a shirt. Go buy a hoodie. CityTowers.com. You know what I'm saying? Go check the website out. And that's it, man. Regular Maniac shit. It's shit Eastside Bridgeport, man. Come buy a phone from me. You know what I'm saying? I own a business, man. I own a phone store, bro. Just come buy a phone from me.
Yeah, all right.
I need to feed my kids. Eastside.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Right. Salute to City Towers, man. That was really a good perspective. But shit, that's all the time we got right now. Shit, we went overtime actually.
Yeah, you know, man. Hey, man, we just trying to work out here, man. We are trying to work.
For real.
Shout out Monster, man. Shout out KOTD.
Yeah, shout out Monster for, you know, sponsoring and, you know, making this happen. And we'll be back next Monday, man. Well, we're gonna be back Saturday.
Oh, we're gonna be back Saturday. Look at you see what that says, right? Let's chop this table.
Fire.
Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't see it, man. Yeah. Yeah. Let's chop this fable. 9 a.m. Saturday. XL will be here. I don't know what he's doing. He's MIA. I'm gonna send out a be on the lookout for my dog.
Yeah, nah, he actually DM'd us.
No, I saw it. I didn't read it though, but I saw you DM. But yeah, man. We'll be back Saturday.
Yeah.
Subscribe, Low Lifes TV, Twitter. You know.
Yep.
That's it. That's all I got.
No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I know what time it is. We out of here.